Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for a purpose, such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. For uses of use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, education, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Now let's start this dang show.
You gonna have any fights this week? Oh man, we gotta have some fights.
With them not having Travis Hunter, it's kind of like you prepare on both sides of the ball. There's kind of an adjustment, right? I mean, I guess how different is that to have one guy out, but two kind of...
Yeah, they lose at least 1.5 in terms of playtime and all that, but they've really been featuring him more on offense lately, but we think he's terrific as a coverage guy, and he's just such a good all-around athlete. I mean, all of the build-up and the hype and the Heisman and all that was warranted, man. He's a great football player. It's significant, I know, for them. But it doesn't change us any in what we're doing. You know, we're playing against their guys anyway, so we don't know how much was going to play on either side, so we have to wait that out.
Optimistic early in the week about Max and Adam. Are they both on track?
Yeah, they're ready to go. We're really in great shape. We're really going to have only two guys that would be listed out, and that's Aiden and Lonnie. You know, so everybody else ready to go. It really feels like we are back to where we started from, except for with Colton. And fortunately, Stone has done a really nice job at left tackle, and it hasn't looked like a big change. It is, but he's done a good job with it. So this is as strong as we felt in a while, and I'm hoping that'll show up in our play.
I know you're healthier now from the bye. It's a different looking team than it was last time you guys stepped on the field, but do you feel your team did a good job moving on from what happened in Kansas City?
We'll find out. I mean, I can tell you what it felt like at practice. We had a terrific the 3 days before up to Monday, bonus Monday that we had, and then these good days were as well as we've practiced. Everybody can kind of feel that we're feeling good, and that adds to it. And so hopefully we can come out of here and play good, clean football. We got to do all of the basic things. We got to do a great job in the kick game, no issues there. We got to take care of the football. This is a big freaking turnover team now. These guys have been on fire getting the ball away from their opponents, and we're going to have to do the kind of things on defense that can keep Trevor really from controlling the game. And so we'll see if we can put that together.
Based off of what you've seen this week with the practice, how would you say Tyler Lockett has looked, and just based off of how he looked in practice, what do you think his role could be this Sunday?
Well, I need to see the film today because this would be only 3 days with him. He did some good things on every day. G used him a couple times today, was great, and we got him enough reps so he has a chance to play in this game. But we'll make that decision here as we get through the film today. If Locke can play and we want to go with him, I know that he and Gino really have a big history, and they've got a connection that you can't get other than being together for seven or 8 years, whatever the heck it was. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm encouraged by the way he looked on the practice field.
Does anything about your approach to the game or managing reps, anything like that, change knowing you have a Thursday game ahead?
No, not until we have a chance to do that late in the game. And we'll see what happens, what the game allows us. But that's just the way you do it. We have a routine that we'll go through next week, and they'll have theirs, and we'll see if we can match it up really well and take advantage of whatever happens in this one going into the next.
Oh yeah, Raiders. Oh yeah, it is Friday. Okay. Wait, we got on music?
Oh, sorry. I was sitting there just freaking pondering. I'm tired of hearing about fucking practice. I'm tired of, it went away. Where'd it go?
It's right there.
I found it.
Okay.
I'm tired of hearing about practice. I'm tired of the game being played with JPJ and Aiden O'Connell. He's really going to have him inactive again?
Well, I like this comment right here. Already. Number one comment, verbal masturbation. Master debate. Wait, how'd it go? I don't know. Master. What is up, Edward? How you doing? Get up there in the comments. All right, this is the Cage Match Friday edition. We talked about the game coming after or coming next.
I think this one's fitting too. Or this is all Edward, but that's what I kept hearing is fucking peanuts. Wah, 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 wah.
Unfortunately, that is how it is, and we're gonna talk about that if they, later on in the show. We got a treat. It's a little Halloween special that we're doing right now. I feel like this music is loud in my ears. Let me go do this. All right, so welcome to the Friday show. We're gonna talk about the game coming up. That is the Raiders and Jaguars. And then of course that was the breaking news earlier that the Travis Hunter playing. So the rookie won't be playing. There'll be no player going both sides on the field. So there you go. All right, I saw them. Happy. Ed, right here. Thank you, Ed. Here we go. Later on, we're gonna all go trick or treating.
Halloween until I saw that fucking video you put up.
All right, Asylum. Let's get into it. We got a game coming up on this Sunday. And we got I'm starting over. Coming out the bye week, and we got the Jaguars. And Jaguars is another one of those teams that I remember with the Raiders. It's like you never know how the Raiders are going to perform against the Jaguars because it's always it's like the Bears to me. The Jaguars, the Bears. There's another team I can't think of right now where it's like you can never tell with the two franchises that, oh, yeah, we got them. They coming in second. They also had their bye this past week. So both of us, the Raiders.
There's a long list.
Yeah, of what?
The team you were naming off, that you can't never tell which way it's going to go with the Raiders. The Browns.
Oh, yeah.
There's another one.
Yeah, and we got the win last year, 19-14. But of course, the Jaguars, they closed out the Coliseum on us on the 2019. You were there. I was only there at the parking lot.
I was there. I was in there, and that was a bullshit call saying that he did not get out of bounds to stop the clock.
Yeah.
Again, I don't necessarily want to say that the Jags beat us. The refs beat us in our final home game in Oakland.
Yeah. And I remember because I went home to watch the game, and I just remember like the highlights after where Raider fans were mad and they were throwing stuff on the field because they were, one, the team's leaving, and two, the way it ended. So there is I don't want to say there's a history, but that right there is part of our history where it kind of stung that we couldn't close out the Coliseum on a win. And it happened against the Jaguars. And it had to happen against Minshew but we're not facing Minshew. We're facing another long-haired quarterback.
Dude.
Sunshine from Remember the Titans. So Asylum, when you look at this, well, just off the bat, coming off our bye, everything.
Football. We don't use bats here. It's illegal.
Coming off the we're the Raiders, okay? Everything we do is illegal. Coming off the bye and everything that was going on before the bye, they got a week off, and they are getting some players back, and most importantly, one of them is Brock Bowers. Jacoby Myers was not traded, so that's another.
Hold up. Not yet, and I'm surprised.
Yeah,
it's not yet, and I am surprised. But here's the question: is he active for the game?
That is a question, and we'll get into that later in the injury report. But like I said, Brock Bowers is back, and he talked to the media. Let's go check that out real quick right here. Brock Bowers, ready for action.
The first part of the season was a little tough, just getting banged up, and not feeling 100%. But I mean, I'm closer now, and I'm ready to roll. Hopefully.
Got an injury in college, so this isn't the first rodeo going down that road for you. How beneficial is that to have gone through something along those lines?
Yeah, no, it definitely helps kind of going through something like that. It's never fun. It's never something you want to do. I mean, I think in college was a little bit different. You could kind of push through it a little bit, and this way it's kind of like pulled back a little bit. So it was a little bit different, but yeah, definitely helpful to go through that before.
How much was this bye week needed for you guys to kind of hit the reset button, self-scout, and then get back to it?
Yeah, the bye week was super helpful. I think some guys got out of here and kind of mentally reset and really just dialing in for the back half of the season.
What was your routine kind of that you did during the bye week?
I was here most of the week, and then took 2 days, went to the beach for a day. So, yeah.
That first game that you guys played together, the offense, especially the passing game, was clicking. How important is that to be able to draw back on that, but also the curiosity of what this offense looks like, what it is?
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see. I mean, excited to see the run game with Ashton and Raheem and everyone, and then also pass game with Gino slinging around to everyone that's back. So it'll be fun.
How do you tap back into that chemistry with Gino? We saw it early in the season and in training camp.
Yeah, I mean, I've been out there during the bye. We had 2 practices during the bye week, and I was feeling pretty good running around. And yeah, I mean, I have a lot of banked reps, and I mean, get this week going too.
How hard is it for somebody who has always kind of go to be told that they have to just turn it off?
It was brutal. It wasn't. I mean, it sucked, to be honest. But I mean, we're through it now. It's in the past, so I'm excited to get back out there.
Brock, if you had to put a percentage on it, what percent did you feel you were at following that knee injury in week 1, and what do you feel like at now heading into this game?
I don't know. I can't really put a percentage on it. I mean, definitely wasn't 100 before the first couple weeks, but yeah, we're definitely closer now.
You mentioned getting the run game going with Ashton Genty. How important is that going to be for this offense to be able to click, to commit to that running game?
Yeah, no, you need to run the ball before you throw the ball, and really keep the defense on their toes, because two pieces of offense you got to put together.
Cool. Thank you.
Thanks, Rob.
Thank you.
All right, there. He said it sucked being out, but he's back. Asylum, do you think?
Did I hear something right? Did he say he's still not 100%?
It sounded like he said that I'm not 100%, but I'm ready to go.
Okay, but that's the whole thing is, and it's all Pete Carroll's fault. I want him back at 100%. If he's not 100%, don't put him in the game.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like, what do well, I guess it's like, are we rebuilding, or are we still trying to contend? The AFC West, I mean, it's not. The Broncos are going away with it though. What kind of it's a lot of questions. It's a lot of questions.
I mean, mathematically, we're not out of it, but we have to go on a hell of a run with a little bit of help. I mean, if we do anything, the West is probably done for us right now.
Hey, wild card, let's go.
About wild cards, the whole thing. But again, we got to go on a hell of a run. Not saying it can't happen, but I mean, to be honest with you, yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, and it's we're coming out the bye week. We get to be home, but it is another one of those things that the schedule makers did for us where, okay, you got a bye week and you got to get some rest. Hey, by the way, since you got some rest, let's have you do 2 games in 5 days right out the bye week. There you go, Raiders. There you go. So we got this game this weekend at home, and then we go to Denver to go face the Broncos on Thursday Night Football. We got to figure out our schedule for that, Asylum. But on Thursday Night Football, and Pete Carroll says, well, you know,
Friday and Saturday, the Friday and Wednesday, right? Wednesday we got to do, you know, for the game. But then, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure something out.
Yeah, well, the Raiders going into this matchup, you know.
Thank you, Roger Goodell.
The Raiders going into this matchup. Let's look at the numbers right here. Okay, all right. The Jacksonville Jaguars, we just said they were second in their AFC South. Their offense, total yards a game, is 15th in the league, 334.9 yards. 119 of that is rushing yards. That's 14th in the league. 215 of that is passing yards, 17th in the league. And they score about 20 to 21 points, 20.9 points, 24th in the league. You know, with Lawrence at quarterback, he seems to be healthy after last year and everything that's going on. They're starting to click a little bit here and there. But they're not going to have the rookie. You heard that earlier in the opening comments of Pete Carroll. So they won't have the rookie. He had like a non-contact knee injury.
Yeah. From what I heard, non-contact injury. It's a knee injury. He's getting evaluated, but they did put him on IR. So it's going to cost him 4 games at least.
Yeah, and they said that is this a phone in show? No. We don't have that technology yet. But they said that for him, for the rookie, it wasn't serious. They didn't see that it was any kind of ACL or MCL kind of, you know, whatever. So it's like pretty cautionary IR for a game. So,
well,
irrelevant.
You know, these kind of things, and this is something he's going to have to think about because I know how adamant he was about playing both sides of the ball. But the strain that he's putting on his body at the NFL level to try to play on both sides.
Yeah.
You know, and now you hurt a knee. And we all know the NFL, how important your knees are.
Yeah.
And it could easily, you know, I mean, trying to, you know, do anything with going and the stress, the cuts, everything. I mean, he's doing it both sides, constant. His body's not getting a break. And this is the kind of shit that's going to end up happening.
So basically, going both ways could hurt you if you do it often. So, know your role. Okay. The Jaguars defense, they give up 336 yards a game, which is 21st. 91.1 of that is on the ground they give up, which is 6th, which is pretty good. In the air, they give up 245.7, which is 27th, which means Geno Smith is probably thinking, I got to go throw the ball many times. Let's slow down. And they give up 22 points a game, which is 15th. The Raiders, they, on offense, 276 yards a game, which is 30th, low. 93.7 of that is on the ground, 27th. Better than last year, still low. 182 yards on the ground, in the air, which is 28th, lower than expected. And we score 14.7 points a game, which is second to last. And their defense, they give up 328 yards a game, which is 17th, middle low. 103 of that is on the ground, 13th, middle. Passing, 225 yards in the air, 20th, low. And then they give up 25 points a game, 23rd in the league. I don't know, Asylum, looking at these numbers, do we have a chance?
Yeah. You want how's those things go? Do you want the honest answer or the husband answer?
Depends. Is it life or death?
You know, I mean, because when it comes out to it, right? The numbers show it here. They're good at stopping the run. So it falls onto the quarterback because they suck at defending the pass. But yet you got Geno Smith, the turnover machine. You know what I mean? So now you're trusting that. And I don't want to hear no shit about Tyler Lockett. Okay? He's not going to come in and save the fucking day for Geno Smith. That poppycock bullshit from Pete Carroll about the chemistry of 7 years that you only get from playing with somebody for 7 years. No, that was just all fucking, here, let me swallow it down to the balls, because that's what it fucking was. Okay.
Well, let's talk about, you opened it up already. Let's talk about the Tyler Lockett signing. I didn't realize, these years go by fast. I didn't realize that he's already in his 11th season. I mean, that doesn't, I'm not saying anything. We had Tim Brown and Jerry Rice, like 13th, 14th year, and they were still making plays, but this is not back then. This is now.
That was Jerry Rice.
Yeah, it was Jerry Rice and Tim Brown. This is not then. This is now. New guy coming in. 11 seasons. He had overall 671 receptions, over 8,000 yards and 61 touchdowns. But in the last 2 years, including last year and then him with the Titans over here, 49 receptions last year, 600 yards, 12.2 average, 2 touchdowns, long at 37. This year with the Titans, who he asked to be released, and I knew when he got asked to be released, he was going to go to the Raiders. We all knew it. 10 receptions, 70 yards, 7 yards average, no touchdowns, along with 16. He played with Pete Carroll for the 9 seasons. Pete Carroll was over in Seattle with him when he got drafted in 2015, and with 5 seasons with Geno Smith, 3 of them, Geno Smith was a starting quarterback. So, Asylum, you don't believe in the Lockett hype? You don't believe?
Fuck. You got a younger, more talented, I mean, everywhere you want to go, all the attributes that everyone says, go younger, better, stuff like that. You have that in Jacoby Myers. You could turn around and give the money that you just paid Lockett to Jacoby and make him fucking happy. But instead, you're going to go with an aging receiver who has not put up, the numbers he's been putting up, averaging 7 fucking yards per play. Come on. No, yeah, Tyler Lockett. It's not even a fucking Band-Aid. Okay? It's fucking alcohol on the open cut because we're trying to disinfect it, and that's what's going to make it better. You know what? Yeah.
Your
Tyler
analogy
is not Captain Save-A-Ho, and he's not going to make Geno Smith fucking play better.
He could be Captain Save a Throw for Geno. No, I'm just joking. Your analogy reminded me of the beginning. Remember in Major Payne when Damon Wayans, Major Payne, he was at war and the guy got shot. He said, "Oh, hey, help me!" And Major Payne went, "All right, I'll help you." And he grabbed his hand. Now he can't feel the pain of the gunshot. The brain can't process 2 pains at once. So is Tyler Lockett the broken pinky to forget everything that just happened in the last 7 games of signing? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
That's probably a good analogy. You're never going to forget it. 10 interceptions. He still leads the league after a bye week with turnovers. Okay?
That's not good.
Jacoby has better hands than Tyler Lockett. Jacoby last year led the league with 0 dropped balls. And Geno can't get him the fucking ball. I don't know how many he has now, but it's the problem here. Vincent, the very first comment we go, what was it? It's not on this one. Damn it, it's on the other page. The way it goes, Geno is not the answer. Geno needs to be benched. We even got Peggy saying it. Okay? And you remember her rant the 2 weeks before all that. And then she comes back with her tail between her legs when it came to Geno Smith saying his ass needs to be benched. Okay? Now, I'll put some blame on coaching, offensive coordinator, and head coach. But the Geno Smith experiment is over. And bringing in somebody that he played with, but let's go get beast mode again. Let's go get fucking, everybody else. It's not going to help fucking Geno Smith.
Sherman, we can bring Richard Sherman because we need some help on the DBs. Bring him back. Come on, take him out the Thursday night studio.
It's not going to help. Okay, he was barely a mediocre quarterback, and he's regressing. So
it's bad.
You have young talent on the team.
Yeah.
Sign your young talent. Jacoby should not be. And the only reason he wants to trade is he wants to go to a team that's going to be willing to negotiate a contract with them.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, none of us, we don't know what the issue is when it comes to Jacoby Myers and the contract. Because all he has done has been professional. Remember, and I know you bring it up also, Devontae Hamstring Adams, where he held out. I'm not playing until I get traded. All of a sudden, he goes over there and hangs out with Aaron Rodgers at his home like they just got done doing something. Saw smiles. Hey, how you doing? Oh, we're live on Pat McAfee. What's up? And his hamstring is on magically, better. Jacoby Myers has been doing his thing even when he was out that last game against the Chiefs. They showed him he was still trying to do routes. He was still trying to work his leg, work his toe in his knee, whatever. He's still going through practice, so he's not sitting down doing nothing. He's a professional. Yeah, he wants out. And I've been there before where it's like, hey, I want to leave this facility, the job I was at for almost 20 years. But I get to, you still got to go to work. You still got to do your job or you get fired. Not saying that the players get fired, but he has a mentality that I'm going to earn my money because, I'm a man. I'm going to earn my money. I'm not going to sit around and whatever. And you're talking about Geno Smith. I mean, look at the numbers. 7 and 10, 7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. I mean, I'm ready to switch quarterbacks. Give me Pickett. I am waiting for this to happen. Okay, Team Ramrod, let's go. And he's practicing now. Let's go.
Again, Pete Carroll is so afraid of Aiden fucking Connell that he's going to keep not putting him on the active roster for as long as he can. What is it, 21 or 27 days, something like that, from the time that, it ends to being able to put them on the active roster?
I think it's like 21 or 24 or something like that.
Something like that. So that's 3 weeks. I guarantee O'Connell is not going to be on the active roster for 3 more weeks because Pete Carroll is afraid because his boy, Geno Smith, will have the competition. People are already calling for Kenny Pickett. Okay? Even after a fumbled snap, they're calling for Kenny Pickett because they're tired of the Geno Smith. I mean,
it's not working.
Ed said it. He said it for Tyler Lockett. Waste of money. Geno Smith was a waste of an extension. A waste of a 3rd-round pick. We gave him so much. And he doesn't, I'm sorry. I got to do better. We got to look at tape. Motherfucker.
We got to look at ourselves.
It's everything. But, we've seen Pete Carroll in his press conferences blame other aspects of the game. We got to take care of the ball. Why was specific other things brought out there, but we got to take care of the ball? This team is good at taking the ball away. You mean your boy don't need to be throwing any interceptions? Why don't we say it? I'm honestly surprised he didn't just say Jenkins needs to not fumble the ball.
And after the day after the Chiefs game, he did throw Kenny Pickett under the bus when he said, well, if he didn't fumble that ball on the snap, okay, his first snap back in live action. But Geno Smith can throw 10 interceptions, and it's, he's just, there was that tip ball. Remember that tip ball? There was that tip ball. And
you brought it up. You brought it up after that. In the same game, Geno Smith did it as well. The only difference was the color of jersey that fell on the ball in the end.
Yeah, we saved the possession just to punt it away.
You know, like you said, he did it. He will do whatever it takes to protect Geno because he thinks he's fucking Angelina Jolie and gotta adopt all the damn orphans. And that's his boy. And he's the best quarterback. I mean, this is almost shades of the whole Hugh Jackson and Carson Palmer situation. The best trade in NFL history.
Best trade in NFL history. Okay, but I'm gonna have to disagree with you on one thing. Don't ever compare Angelina Jolie to Pete Carroll. Okay, that's two ends of the spectrum. Don't do that again, please. Okay, don't you ever disrespect Laura Croft like that. All right, I don't care. All right, don't you ever do that again. You're lucky I can't YouTube strike you for saying that. All right, that's vulgar. Okay, well let's look at the two quarterbacks. All right, Asylum. Let's look at it. Okay, Geno Smith versus Sunshine. Okay, Trevor Lawrence. 2-5, Geno Smith. 4-3, Trevor Lawrence. You know, like I said, second in the AFC West. Geno Smith has a better. That's supposed to be CMP completion percentage, not CTP, but whatever. CTP is not real.
It's not real.
14,000 yards. 14,000. I wish 1,400 yards compared to 16. 7 yards per pass. Does that include interceptions? 202 yards a game compared to 231 to Trevor Lawrence. But of course, Assam, I know you're going to point at this right here. He has 7 pass touchdowns. Trevor has 9, but Trevor has half the interceptions, 10-5. Geno Smith has 10. Trevor Lawrence has 5. And that's the, you got to keep circling that stat right there when you compare Geno Smith to anybody.
I want you to get a clip from our show during the preseason. I know I said it a few times, so you have choices. Where I said I could give a flying fuck about how many yards he threw for last season. My concern, and that was only 14 interceptions for the whole season. That was on that stat, 15, whatever it comes out to.
Yeah.
Okay. My concern was the interceptions. Everybody who was hyping Geno, I don't have to, you can bring that back up and go, but everybody who's hyping Geno, because of the yards he threw for, don't matter when you're always playing from behind and having to throw the fucking ball.
Oh, that's the Derek Carr argument.
Yeah, but at least Derek Carr tried to win games.
No, I know. That was the negative hit. People are, well, that's all garbage. That's all garbage stats. Well, he was on garbage teams, but he did. You knew with Derek Carr you would get a win. You had a chance to get a win if all phases of the game.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I say if all phases of the game, Derek Carr would do good. Defense would mess it up, and he has to come back again and do another game, going down the field and win the game, and then whatever. But Geno Smith, it's like let me give my defense. Throw the ball, interception. Throw the ball, interception. I mean, we all go back to that Charger game where the first play of the game, you know what? I wanted us to kick off. So here, interception. Let's go on defense first. No. No.
I mean, but the difference with Derek Carr in this was Derek Carr led the NFL for many years with the most comeback game wins in the NFL. So yes, like you said, defense would let him down. There was always something going. Derek Carr never had a full team around him. And I'm not saying Geno Smith has a full team around him. But we know there's a quarterback on the roster who could play with this offensive line, who could play with the receivers, the majority of them that are on the team, and probably could make these youngsters
Team Ramrod
even look better. And his name is not Geno motherfucking Smith.
It's Aiden O'Connell. Air Connell. That's what I call him. Air Connell. Patent pending. Air Connell. Aiden Air Connell. Throw that ball deep. They say he ain't got an arm. Well, you know what? He does have an arm, okay?
Okay,
Just
look. I'll even go this much. Bring your quarterback comparison back up because it's on there, right? We'll go rushing attempts 22, rushing yards 72, rushing yards averaging 3.3. I thought he was a mobile quarterback, right? Trevor Lawrence has more rushing touchdowns than Geno Smith. He's got more rushing yards than Geno Smith. Hell, he even has more attempts than Geno Smith. Somebody who's mobile. Granted, we weren't expecting that speed to be there, but he was mobile. What everybody wanted.
Well, it's not even about the speed of the quarterback's legs. It's about you maneuvering around to avoid getting sacked to extend the play. You know,
He got 5 yards that's sitting right there in front of you and moving on to the next down.
Yeah.
You know,
like Stabler. We're gonna go old school in this one. Stabler was never a fast quarterback, but he was mobile enough to, if he had to get the first down, he had they say he had the 2 glass knees. He was still going up there making plays in a sport where you can kill a quarterback. Geno Smith, it's like there's no pocket awareness. He can't feel pressure coming at him. He wants to stay in the pocket, but then he allows the pocket to rush him when, but it's all excuses, and it's just I don't know.
A veteran quarterback, right? What makes a veteran quarterback good?
Pocket presence.
Pressure.
Yeah.
He does not feel anything but himself.
Thank you.
Ed's comment over there, we can bring it back up. I think this is just what he's doing all game. Where'd it go? Hold on. Oh, damn it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Take the verbal out, and that's what Geno Smith's doing all game. Because he's only feeling himself. He does not feel pressure. He does not feel defenses. He does not, and it's all because his head coach is going to go out there after the game and have his back and blame everybody else on the team but Geno Smith.
Yeah.
Talk about Derek Carr never having that guy behind him to put pressure on him to, give that fire under his ass. Geno Smith has the same thing, and it's clearer than day.
And I forgot what I was going to say. And that's the one thing I heard is that the team is starting to kind of see that there is favoritism, and a lot of them are not liking that there is favoritism. If you wore a Seahawks jersey, you're kind of safe. Another thing, we see is, why does JPJ get picked on when he's not the problem? We can point to other people, Parham, but JPJ is the problem.
Well,
apparently.
Again, you say Parham, you can even say for this season so far, DJ Glaze.
DJ Glaze is having a sophomore slump. I don't know what it is. I know what it is. You want to go talk about favoritism, Asylum? You also have the son of Geno Smith. The son of Pete Carroll is the offensive line coach. And
running game coordinator.
And what are the 2 things that are hurting the offense right now?
The offensive line and the run game. The lack of it.
The lack of it. We don't call plays even to run the game, to run the ball. So I don't know. Geno Smith, they're gonna live and die by the gunslinger, and he's gonna be like Plexico Burress and shoot himself in the leg. So that's what we're doing right now. Let's look at the stats of the offenses that will be on the field this Sunday. We already talked about the quarterbacks, Trevor Lawrence and Geno Smith. Let's talk about the playmakers. The running backs, Travis Etienne, he's on my fantasy. Did I start him? I'm not going to say it. 97 attempts, 514 yards, 2 touchdowns, so long as 71. And Rachel Tootin. 31 attempts, 130 yards, 1 touchdown. Compared to our running backs, Ashton Genty, 111 attempts, 445 yards, 3 touchdowns, along with 64. And then Raheem Mostert has been coming up. They've been inactive Zamir White has been inactive since Raheem Mostert has been active. But Raheem Mostert has been more of a spark than Zamir White. 6 in attempts, 80 yards.
I honestly like this combination here of Genty and Mostert.
Yeah.
They complement each other.
Yeah, and Mostert being that veteran, the only veteran in that backfield that knows how to make plays, unlike the quarterback. And then you got the receivers. Brian Thomas Jr. in his second year started off in the slump, but he started to kind of emerge a little bit. 27 receptions, 365 yards, 1 touchdown, long of 46. And then Travis Hunter, who is their second leading, but he will be inactive because of the knee injury we talked about earlier. 18 receptions, 298 yards, 1 touchdown, 44 long. Our receivers, our number one receiver right now is Trey Tucker, 29 receptions, 389 yards, 4 touchdowns, to 61, along of 61. They need to start getting him more active because he hasn't really been active in the last couple of games. And then Jacoby Myers.
They've been using him more for the trick running plays lately. The last couple of games, it's been more there. And then Jacoby Myers, the 29 receptions, 329 yards, 0 touchdowns for your sure-handed wide receiver. Because once they reach a certain point past the 50-yard line, they stop even trying to throw to Jacoby Myers. Now, is that Chip Kelly, Geno Smith, or Pete Carroll? Because it's asinine that he has.
I was going to say, you talk about that. Like, what about the play when we're in the red zone, and we throw the ball to Alex Kappa on a little post or a little out, like, where's Jacoby Myers? Why not throw Jacoby? You have Alex Kappa, an offensive lineman, going out for a pass, and I'm an offensive lineman. I'm not talking mess about offensive lineman because I have hands in high school, 20 years ago. But
you're gonna answer this question. You got my favorite duo, so just want to know who's Shaq and who's Kobe.
I think I want to say Asylum was probably more Shaq because I don't want to say because you're older.
You want to say because I'm fat?
No, I want to say because the difference. Kobe, he can make the plays, dribble, all that, whatever. But Shaq goes down the middle and he slams it. Okay, whatever, breaks the backboard, breaks the glass board. Asylum is not afraid to say what he feels, so he's like the Shaq. Well, I'm going to break the glass. I don't care. And then flex and all that, whatever. I'm the point guard. I'm just dribbling the ball, and then I see Asylum open, and I throw it down, down to the key, down to the paint.
Kobe don't pass.
Well, he did eventually. Okay. He did eventually. Okay. No, that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. I got that. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. Okay. No disrespect. Okay. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. Okay.
Okay, back to the topic.
What? No disrespect to Kobe and the fans, K. Okay.
Oh, no.
All right. No disrespect, K. On the Day of the Dead, K. No. Okay. All right, Asylum. I can't believe I fell into that own trap, K. I fell into my own pothole. My ankle hurts now. Okay.
It happens. How's the ankle?
Oh, well, the Achilles is fine. So, okay. That was not, I wasn't trying to do that. All right. I caught it too. I said, wait. Oh, yeah. You say Kobe never passes. Oh, he eventually passed. That what? I didn't even mean to say it that way. Okay. Let's bring it back now. Bring it back. Okay, let's bring it back. All right. Okay, Asylum. Let's look at the injury report, okay? Because oh man, I gotta go pray after this. Okay, let's go look at the injury report. All right. Let's go right here to the injury report. Okay, Asylum. Let's look at this right here. Is it showing? Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on. I did the wrong one. At the stage. Hold on. Stupid. Before pressing the screen. Okay, come on. All right, hold on.
Is it
we're
the
having
background?
I don't know. I think it's what I did was I said an inappropriate joke about Kobe, and now the internet is not liking me. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. We fixed it.
Here we go.
All right, now I'm looking at this right here. We have Brock Bowers is coming back. He was a full participant in practice all throughout the week, so he for sure should be starting in this game. Adam Butler had the back spasms going before the Chiefs game. But he had a full practice today, so he should be playing. Max Crosby
hurt himself again during warm-ups.
Yeah. Don't stretch, Kate. Just go out there cold.
Just go out there and run in place.
Yes. Max Crosby also had a back injury, but he also had the knee injury that he was nursing on that Chiefs game. He full practice on Friday. Max Crosby is not going to miss a game unless they make him miss a game. Lonnie Johnson is active off of the injured reserve when he had that broken leg in that practice at the Allegiant Stadium before the season started. He is full practice, but they're holding him out. I guess let him work his leg back in. Jacoby Myers full practice throughout the week. He should play unless further news happens before the game. Aiden O'Connell, that's the man we're waiting for. The right wrist that he broke in the preseason, full practice throughout the week. Aiden O'Connell is ready to come back. Aiden O'Connell is ready to come back. He ain't playing. He said, I don't care my wrist. I'm going to tape it up, sew it up. I don't care. He's going to be like Luke Skywalker with the bionic arm, with the bionic hand. Okay, he don't care. Slice it off and put a new one on there. AI, let's do it. And he's
like I said, right here, the full practice, everything going. Yeah, he's still out. I'm telling you, the games that this coaching staff is playing with players, JPJ, Aiden O'Connell, it is, fuck. At this point, I'll say it out loud. At this point, I'd rather have Josh McDaniels back.
He didn't want to play him either. Bring back AP. Isaiah Palomao.
You can't say that because AP got duped by damn Minshew, and we don't know if it's Selector or whoever. He didn't want to play O'Connell at first either.
He suckered out, okay? That's what happened. He suckered out, and I was like, oh, man, if I would have did it the other way around. Yeah, you should have did that like you was trying to play for your job, because if you realize in the NFL, you're playing for your job, okay? Isaiah Palomao, ankle and knee, full practice throughout the week, or full practice, live practice on Thursday, and then full on today. So he should be playing.
Better there, Geomax.
Whereas to make a competitive game, Gino lacks leadership, lacks fire, lacks ability, and yet coach says, and you know what's unfortunate, Asylum, is we got to wait till Geno Smith throws another multiple game interceptions for AOC 12. Make sure we say that right. And O'Connell to go in the game. It has to be something where Pete Carroll cannot say, like Pete Carroll has to be painted into a corner and be like, okay, fine, put him in there.
Yeah, they're talking about slow. Yeah, Aiden O'Connell has a quicker release time in his throw and can hit a receiver in stride, while Geno Smith has the slower release time and is always late on the fucking ball with his throws.
Lagging on AOC Skywalker has a good ring to it. I got another meme I got to put up for the next show. Okay, he's gonna be the savior, right? What was it? The Sergeant. I'm forgetting right now. Yeah. Okay, and the Jaguars right here. Quentin Morris, tied in.
No. Sergeant Slaughter.
WWF old school.
Yeah, that one you had. Yeah, it was Sergeant Slaughter. That's Aiden O'Connell right there.
Well, I'll put the picture up on the next episode, and you're going to see on the next episode. Hold up. Okay. Quentin Morris, tight end, groin, out for the game. Devin Lloyd, linebacker, calf, questionable. De'Ami Brown, wide receiver, shoulder, full practice. He should play. Eric Murray and Tim Patrick, neck and groin, both out. My neck and my back and my groin. Brian Thomas, shoulder, light practice throughout the week, but they say he's probable. That means probable. Dennis Gardeck, linebacker, chest. You know, my chest. I can't breathe on my chest.
My chest.
He should be playing. Jordan Lewis, cornerback, should be playing with a neck injury. And Travis Hunter was rolled out earlier today, so he is rolled out. That is your injury report. Asylum. Let's go into our keys to the game. Out of the bye week, Asylum. We can't keep saying don't throw interceptions. That's just boring, okay? We gotta be creative, okay? Gotta be creative.
Start Aiden O'Connell.
There you go. Mic drop. Mic drop.
But we can't because fucking he's inactive.
I don't know.
Now, keys to the game here. You know, I'll go first on this. Take advantage of Hunter being out. I know he doesn't play a lot of defense, but, you know, take advantage. It's going to be proof that stat you had on the earlier graphic, you know, how they're a good defense to stop the run. Let's run the ball, right? 91 yards. Let's get over 100 yards. Let's run the ball. I don't care. Quarterback, running back, which running backs, the combination. Let's get it all to go there. Let's run the ball because that's how you control the clock.
GeoMex is the same thing. Run the ball.
You know,
run the ball.
Control the clock with running the ball. You got time of possession. You keep the offense off the field. You keep your defense nice and fresh and ready to go for when they have to play. And you know, I'm gonna have to go with it. The key's going to be turnovers. Don't turn the ball over. I don't think you can get away from that right now.
You can't, Shy. We want to. Well, you can't until he proves that he doesn't do it no more. You have to. You have to. You have to.
Still leads the league after a bye week.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, Gino. He says, point the thumb at me. Well, you know, you can put that thumb somewhere else, okay? Because right now, you're throwing interceptions. My keys to the game, Asylum, I don't know. It's going to be the defense is going to have to be the savior of this one, okay? Defense has to, no matter what the field position battle. If you got to defend 20 yards of the field because Geno Smith put you right there, you got to do it. Defense has to win this game. And 2, run the ball like you said. Run the ball like Mex said. You have, GeoMex, you have to run the ball. Oh, excuse me. See, I'm over here taking these shots or these drinks right here because it's Halloween and I'm getting tired of this Raiders over here doing the wrong thing. Okay?
I drink harder every time I see Pete Carroll or Geno Smith in a press conference because I just try to drown out what they're saying.
I take a shot every time I hear an excuse, and then it goes like this.
Oh, I can't find that many bottles.
I'm in the bag.
Me? That's a Sodom right there. Take over, Monty. I can't do it no more. And you know, Kuntz needs to. Kuntz is on that. Prove it deal. Well, Kuntz, it's time for you to prove it.
No, and that's another one. I wanted to keep Chase on.
Yep, and he's balling out there.
I wanted Chase on over Kuntz. Kuntz got, even on the prove it deal, is overpaid for half a season of play. And I don't think he stepped up and has lived up to that. I think Tyree Wilson has stepped up more than Kuntz has this season.
I want to say is I love Accelerator's comments because the name fits the comments. Put the pedal to the metal. I'm going to say this. Kuntz is going to get 9 sacks. The Raiders are going to get 100 points plus, and they're going to get negative 15 points. And I believe the same thing. But the Raiders are killing my fantasy, man. The Raiders are killing the way I want to feel. I want to feel the Raiders can go in there and just destroy the team that's on the field that they're sharing the same field with. And it's like I'm losing it, Asylum. Okay, I need like a Tinkerbell to come in and a what's the little cricket, Jiminy Cricket to come in so I can make a wish, because I want a real team, man. I want a real team. Maybe Accelerator is Jiminy Cricket.
Right now, I don't even know who the Jiminy Cricket needs to go to.
Someone killed him by accident.
He needs to have a team meeting and just yell at them all.
You know what? Give me a kazoo, okay? He goes over there and be like, listen here, dummies. Let me tell you what you guys got to do. Oh, no, not dummies. It's dum-dums. Listen here, dum-dums. Okay, we need to start running the ball, okay? Give me a kazoo and have him, float around like in the Flintstones, okay? That's what I need, because I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of this. We're telling you guys the keys to the games, and the Raiders just don't listen. Well, the coaching doesn't listen, because you see that the running game never tries to get started. And like the Chiefs game, we got behind the 8 ball.
We start running the ball every time. Genty is a momentum runner. He's not going to have the yards and the big runs happen early in a game. He's got to build his momentum up.
Yeah.
And then he starts having, the big runs and being able to do, because he wears down the defense.
Yep.
But you play this stupid game of, you didn't only get 3 yards on that play. You're not going to touch the ball for another 6 snaps.
You're one and done.
So predictable. And everyone knows he's going to get the goddamn ball. And that's when you give him the goddamn ball.
Geno Smith, his new name is, I gave him 2 names, okay? Timu Smith, because we thought we were getting Seattle one, but we got the New York one. And Jimmy Geno, okay? Those are his 2 names. Put on a t-shirt. That's free, okay? All right, Asylum. We're going to do this real quick. This is the Friday tradition before a game. We do Know Your History, all right? And this one is 2016. 2016, I believe. Yes, it is. So we're going to do a little Know Your History right now. And you got it?
I'm ready.
We're going to do a little Know Your History, a little Friday tradition, to try to instill some history, and maybe that'll carry on, and that victory will carry on into the Sunday. But we'll see what happens, So let's go play that right now. Let's do Know Your History. Saddam, roll that old school footage. Boom, 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 boom.
And all you Raiders out there need to know your fucking history.
Whatever it takes to get that win, stay together and fight, baby. Win on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Overtime, baby. We're here to take over Florida. You hear me? Starting with this W today, we bringing it back to the open.
Let's get it. Let's turn up, baby. I'm feeling rich today.
I feel like money today.
Yeah.
Bring it out today, bro. And let's make some plays, man. Let's get it, baby.
Like we do every week. Complete and total domination from the start to the finish. That's how we do it, man. Let's come out here and use these pads today and talk with these pads. That's how we get paid, baby. That's how we get paid. We get paid by winning.
Well, good luck to you, John, man. Good to see you.
Let's get it, fellas. Let's go. Raiders on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Raiders are 4-2. Jacksonville at 2-3.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful afternoon here in northern Florida.
3 right, Bortles looks right time, throws end zone corner route, broken up and intercepted by David Anderson.
Ah! You're the man! You're the man!
He took it away in the end zone beautifully.
That's what communication look like, all right? That's what communication look like. That's a hell of a job, all right? Marquette, turn up.
Marquette King into punt again. Will punt of the way at the Raider 37-yard line. And it's a muff. Rashad Green lost the ball. The Raiders recover it. They give it a hold now on an end around coming left. Blockers out in front, 35-40. He's got speed down the sideline into Jacksonville territory. They give it to Murray coming left. And he's right on the goal line. Is he in? Touchdown! Raiders!
Tay-Train, let's get it, Tay-Train.
Our back steps up. He can run. He's going to heave one deep right. And it is caught by Michael Crabtree down to the 1-yard line. And Derek Tom dropped it right in the bucket over the top for a 42-yard gain. Here's Carr. He's going to throw right. Throws. It is caught. Touchdown, Michael Crabtree on a quick slant.
Get it, King. Oh, yeah. There you go, Zone.
Tackle. They blitz Reggie Nelson. Bortles goes down. And Khalil Mack got him down, his third sack of the year. And his second in a row going back to last week.
I'm talking about, baby.
They drop the snap. Marquette King has to run for his life. Down the sideline, he runs for the first down. First down, Raiders. What a break there by maybe the most athletic punter in pro football. Marquette King, who took the snap from John Kondo, was a one-hopper low, and he just ran down the right sideline and ran all the way for a Raider first down on a 4th and 24. Now they run Murray off the left side, a cutback run. Murray dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Throwing left low, incomplete ball tipped, intercepted by Reggie Nelson. And the Raiders have won. They have beaten the Jacksonville Jaguars by a score of 33-16. The Raiders will get to 5-2 on the year.
Where we going next? Tampa Bay, baby.
We're going to stay in Florida all week. And this could be a good bonding experience for this team, Tom, especially in light of a victory.
Easy, that's how we do that, right up.
Back home, man. That's good. That's good. That's good for you.
Appreciate it. Way to go, guys. We said let's have each other's back out there, and we did that, all right? Nice job, man. I saw positive energy throughout the day. It's not always going to go exactly how you want, man, but at the end of the day, what you really want is to come out here with a big victory, and you did. Hell of a job, man. Congratulations. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go. Welcome back to Jacksonville, Coach. Appreciate it. I think I might get this thing to crowd, though. Crowd played his butt off today, man. Way to go. Way to go, guys. Way to go. Go, Raiders on 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Man, I missed that Eric Carr Crabtree connection.
I was gonna say, don't you miss Jack Del Rio? You know what? Bring him back, Kay. Bring Jack Del Rio back. Jeff Barnes, man, was saying on our show on Wednesday, like, oh man, Jack Del Rio, man. And speaking of that Wednesday show, okay, we had a chance to help people out, and I'm still doing a commercial right now, Asylum. We are helping out with this cruise. If you want to go onto this cruise, it's on May 15th to the 18th, 2026, so next year. It departs from Long Beach, and it sails to Ensenada, Mexico. Raffles, auctions, contests, autographs, and photo opportunities with Raider greats. As of right now, you have Jerry Robinson, Jeff Barnes, Kenny King, and Frank Hawkins are slated to be on that boat. If you want to go on that boat, make sure you go. And, well, it's on the bottom right there. Contact information, Ericka Stevens, 702-277-3574, or go to etravelsforyou.gmail.com. Just go into the description, and everything will be there in the description of this episode. And make sure you go in there and put Cage Match. Use promo code Cage Match. That'll help with getting players asylum. I know you said that you're going to try to go to this, right?
Yep, I'm actually in the works of trying to get my cabin going right now. And again, you screwed me up on there. I had something I was going to go with this. How I wanted to go. But yes, I'm going to try to be on this. I'm talking with the wife to be able to go. Oh, I know where I was going. And if you're one of the early ones right now, early, and I don't know how long this is going to last. It might be the first 20. There's different things. The first 20 people who get a room are going to be in a raffle to be able to have dinner, a solo dinner with one of the legends, as well as on this early stage of all this, you can actually have a $100 deposit to get your room solidified and work towards getting all the payments and everything done there. I don't know how long that's going to last, but $100 to hold a room is
Yeah.
It's huge.
And you got a long time to keep putting on it. I did see the prices per person. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
It's honestly not that bad.
And to ASAP Agent, he said this is a true rated channel. Y'all get a 9.5 out of 10. And if you say just need the masses to witness, which all happens, all in good times, respect. Thank you very much. If you're gonna go on that cruise, make sure that you shout out and show us love, and put that. Oh, I was trying to do like 30 things at once. There. Oh, it's all right. There you go. Put that cage match code. It's just like the same thing as the Dubby. Make sure you go to w2w.gg. Make sure you put that code in there into the notes section so they know where you heard this from. And it's the Raiders Legends. Okay, not the Raiders Legends. Not the what is it? The other one? The Raiders. What's the one that the other one? Cruise.
The Raiders Cruise, which the Raiders apparently put together and everything. You go to Facebook, the Raiders Legends Facebook page, and get a lot of information as well. But this is the Raiders Legends cruise that is put on by Jeff and Anita Barnes themselves. They come out of pocket to do this cruise.
Yep, and proceeds go to like Ronald McDonald Charities, and they try to pick a new charity every year, and they're going on their 11th one, so they try to find ways to help out the needy. And if you put our code in and you help us out, that helps get another person in, another Raider legend, for them to go and put another Raider legend in. And it'd be nice to say like, oh yeah, I got in because of the cage match. We got so and so because of the cage match.
Every 40 rooms that they get booked allows them to bring in another Raider legend.
So make sure you go there. It's in the description of this episode. Go down there. Reach out to Ericka Stevens. It's in there. Everything's in there. Just click on it and reserve your room today. All right. We have one more treat asylum because it is Halloween evening. Okay. And I know Asylum Burgundy, the man who runs the CMN, he did a eulogy on Wednesday. It's also in our channel on its own video where he did a eulogy basically for Carol Davis and George Atkinson. Well, we put him on special assignment. He's going out there, and Asylum. Do you have? Can you cue him up, right? You got him ready?
I believe I got the right one.
Okay, yeah, it is the CMN special.
Yeah,
CMN special. Let's get Asylum Burgundy. He's on a special live.
He's on special assignment.
Special assignment. So get that going, son. Let's go.
This is CMN, a cage match news update.
Hello, this is Asylum Burgundy, and I'm going undercover trick-or-treating as I found the neighborhood of the players. Let's see what they have to offer.
All right, Asylum. We're going trick-or-treating with Asylum Burgundy. Let's go down. He said he found the neighborhood, so let's go down and see who he finds and everything like that. All right, let's go, Asylum. Here we go.
Here we go.
Trick or treat, or else.
First house, Asylum. We're going to Geno Smith's house. Now, this is what he put into the bucket. 7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 5 out of 7 games with the interception. 2 games with 3 interceptions, 1 game with 2 interceptions, 2 games with 1 interception, 14-17 passing yards, 72 rushing yards. Sacked, what did I say?
Sacked 19 times.
19 times.
A mobile quarterback sacked 19 times.
So, Asylum, is this a trick or is this a treat? I'll let you choose. This is you.
Hold
on. Let's go. Okay. All right. Asylum Burgundy, what are you doing?
Oh, this is a trick. We got tricked. This is not a treat. So now we have the 2 choices, right? For tricks.
Yeah.
And we're going with the worst one. He deserves both of them. Honestly.
Go ahead.
But this is what Geno's getting.
There you go. Egg that house. Egg that house, man.
With with a little bit of this right here. This should have come first, and then we throw the eggs on top of it so it sticks.
All right, so let's go to the next house, okay? All right, who we got next? All right.
Trick or treat or else.
Okay, JPJ's house. Overall blocking grade 63.7, running block 72, passing block grade 47.4, which I feel like that's misleading. This is PFF numbers. Missed 2 games with a concussion. He was active that second game, but they didn't play him. 2 sacks allowed, 8 pressures, 2 hits allowed, 3 penalties, and they keep playing with him with Alex Kappa. Asylum, looking at that, is a trick or is a treat? What's he doing to the house?
This is a tough one. JPJ's tough. You know? But the offensive line is better with him in there. That's been proven.
And remember, he saved like 2 pick sixes on his first game back. So
yeah, that's true too. So I'm going to say that one's a trick. I mean, not a trick, a treat.
That's a treat.
So
go ahead.
He gets this. He gets the mince candy.
All right, let's go to the next house. Next house, here we go. Who are we knocking on this door now?
Trick or treat or else.
Dylan Parham's house. They all live in the same street, all live down the street, all whatever. What did Dylan Parham put in the bucket? Left guard Dylan Parham, overall blocking grade 61.2, running block grade 62.6, passing grade 56.5, playing every single game, so he's been reliable, he's been durable. Well, not reliable, but he's been durable. 2 sacks allowed, which is misleading. 14 pressures, that sounds about right. 4 hits allowed, 3 penalties. Asylum. Parham, man, I talk about a lot. I don't like how he's doing. He's like one of those, I hit the wrong button. He's one of those doors that just revolve and the guys just run right in.
Yeah.
What are we doing to this house?
I mean, yeah, no, he's a trick, but
he's a trick.
But I don't think he deserves. This is what he deserves right here.
Oh, yeah, go wipe yourself because
because he's been playing like shit.
all right. Here we go. Let's go to the next house. All right. Burgundy, where are we going next? Next house is going. Where are we going?
Trick or treat or else.
Or else.
Oh wait, was that double? No, I think I hit the wrong button.
I think.
Yeah. Just wait till I get to another program. All right, here we go. Okay, let's do it again, Kay. Hey, with the treat, we went to go for another one. Here we go. Oh, wait. Let it play. That's my fault. I'll do it up here. Okay, next house.
Now we should be right.
Trick or treat or else.
Or else.
Jordan Meredith. All right. Overall blocking grade 59.2, running block grade 59.3, passing block grade 54.8. Played every game. 1 sack allowed. It's because of Parham's fault. 6 pressures, 1 hit allowed. Also 3 penalties.
Hey,
Sodom.
the 3 penalties on the offensive line seems to be consistent.
That's it. Only 3 and that's it. Okay, Asylum. Jordan Meredith. Is this a trick or a treat? What are we doing to his house?
Okay,
just not a
Jordan
trick, just not a center.
playing a new position. And considering everything, I'm going to say it's been a treat and he deserves the mince candy.
The mince. That generic brand. So we don't get copyrighted. Okay. All right, let's go to the next house, Asylum.
Trick or treat or else.
All right, Asylum, we got to the big. Is this the big candy right here? All right, we got 28 total tackles from Max Crosby at his house, 18 solo, 10 assists, 10 tackles for a loss, which I think before the bye that was leading the league. 25 pressures, 9 quarterback hits, 1 interception. Remember that, got that earlier this year against the Bears. 3, that's supposed to say batted down ball passes.
And 4 sacks.
Whatever.
4 sacks.
And 4 sacks. So, Asylum, Max Crosby, we know what this is.
Yeah, I mean, we know what this is. Just because, even if it was alone to get his first career interception, I mean, Crosby is a treat all year round.
Yeah. Let's go to the next one right here. Okay.
It's extra candy.
Trick or treat or else.
Adam Butler, D-tackle Adam Butler, you know, they're all trying to play the same role that Christian Wilkins is supposed to be, but we don't know what Christian Wilkins could be because they only played 5 games of last year. So here we go. 19 total tackles, 9 solo, 10 assists, no tackles for a loss, no sacks, surprisingly, 9 pressures, 2 quarterback hits. This seems tricky, Asylum, you know. The D-tackles are not really there for sacks. They're more so to stop the run and then help the defensive ends clean up the mess, and the linebackers to clean up the mess by holding on to the guards and the centers trying to pull whatever. Centers, one center. But Adam Butler, you know, Asylum Burgundy is mischief. He's mischiefy, whatever. Jack Hanna said, treat, solid overall. What does Asylum Burgundy think?
Oh, I mean, it's a treat. I mean, he's a big reason Max has been able to do what he's been able to do and control the games. I mean, he's been a surprise. I don't think anybody saw this coming out of him. And like you said it. Sacks aren't supposed to be on his list. And if he gets them, great. The tackles, stopping the run, you know, and all that. He's definitely been a surprise treat for the team.
Okay. Next house. Let's see who we got next. Asylum going down this Vegas
Trick or treat or else.
Jamal Adams, the surprise from Seattle. Well, he actually came from the Titans. No, sorry, from the Eagles and the Titans and whatever. Ex-Seattle Seahawk. Okay, we already know about this whole argument, but Jamal Adams, 21 total tackles, 14 solos, 7 assists, 2 tackles for a loss. He has 1 sack, but he also has 6 missed tackles. He's not an everyday down linebacker, but when he does get in there, he does make plays. So Asylum Burgundy, what's he gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, and you got to remember, yet again, he's another player playing a new position. He's not a linebacker normally. This is new for him. So the 6 missed tackles with him being everywhere, you know, on the field and doing everything. I think he's been a treat. You know.
He's been solid. He's been a guy that, you know, when you want to talk about somebody who wants to prove it,
extend him.
When you talk about somebody who is literally on a prove it deal because he was basically like, this is do or die. I'm at the Raiders, you know, it's do or die. He's really showing that, hey, I still got it. I might not be playing safety, but hey, I'm still gonna go in there. Give me a linebacker. I'll go in there and put my nose in the mess, and I'll go and make tackles. So I like
That's
that.
one decision that Pete Carroll's made that I'm actually on board with.
If only Geno Smith can be in a different position, maybe he can go play better. But anyways, he already got egged and TP'd. Here we go. Next one. All right, who is the next house that we're gonna run into? Which player is this right here?
Trick or treat or else.
Ashton Genty, you know, Ryan Clark tried to say that he is not the it factor. He doesn't have it. Ryan Clark needs to anyways. I don't want to say shut the front door because we still got to get candy. So let's slow down, okay? 111 carries, 445 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns, 21 first downs on the ground, 297 yards after contact. That yak, okay? That yak, it's kind of like when you drink that cognac. Okay, it hits hard that way, okay?
I think that leads the league right now.
13 plays of 10 plus rushing yards, you know, 10 plus, 15 receptions, also 86 yards, and 2 touchdowns in the air. And 3 of those receptions have resulted in first downs. Asylum, I mean, you can't argue those numbers. It's not his fault. He's not getting the ball. Burgundy, what you doing?
It's not even get the ball. He's not getting the ball. The plays are not designed to be around him like they should be. And we could put some blame on the offensive line, who's allowing guys in there get in and be getting hit way too early. Like you said, those yak yards are great and going. I believe it leads the league. So yeah, no, he's a treat. He gets a celebration and going. The downfalls, not the downfalls, the bad stats that he has are not his fault.
Not his fault. You have to get the ball to make the play. They don't call the play, so he doesn't get the ball. It's mathematician, Asylum. It's simple mathematician. All right.
Simple mathematician.
Next house. Here we go. Who is next on the block?
Trick or treat or else.
Jacoby Myers. Now look. Okay, I know you got the 41 targets, 29 receptions, 329 reception yards, 11.3 reception yards average. No touchdowns, but 14 of his catches have been first downs, and he did request a trade at the beginning of the season. Still on the roster, though, but Asylum, I just don't think none of this is his fault.
No, it's not.
And he still's been professional. So
for a quarterback, take what you got there. Go ahead. What you do?
Sorry, hit the wrong button. Sorry. Let's reverse. Let's rewind. Where are we at? All right. Hold on. I hit the wrong button. I can't wait till we switch over to this new system we're gonna do. Can't wait. All right. Okay. Stupid mouse. Okay. Asylum. Like you said, it's not his fault. Jack Hanna says, trick, not treat. Or trick nor treat. Myers has stats of someone who wants to be traded. I don't know about that.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that statement right there.
He's
out there trying to put his best foot forward. He's being a true professional.
Hold on, wait. Jack Hanna is saying the house is for sale. Ain't no one home right now, okay? There's no candy there, Dots. The lights should be off.
We've seen what happens when a wide receiver wants to give up on a team. I'm going to say, I'm going to give it there. He's being a professional. When you got Geno Smith as your QB and what's going on there, he's kind of in the same boat as Ashton Jeanty right now.
When you have a trick that's supposed to be a treat, it's just hard to get ahead in life. Okay, all right. Who's next on this block? Going down the street. Who we got next? Asylum. Who we got next? Burgundy. Whose house did you find next?
Trick or treat or else.
Oh, we're going to the coach's corner. Here we go in the cul-de-sac. Head coach Pete Carroll, first year as a Raiders head coach, traded for here's what he did. Okay, traded for quarterback Geno Smith. It's not working out. Signed 4 former Seahawks because it's like, okay, you want to get your guys in. Geno Smith, Jamal Adams, who's working out. Stone Forsythe, which we believe has not been the problem on the offensive line.
Nope.
And of course, we don't know yet how he's going to look in a Raider uniform, how he's going to perform in a Raider uniform. Tyler Lockett will make his first appearance this week against the Jaguars. Current record 2-5, fourth place in the West. Asylum. I don't know. I know, but I don't know. See, same thing. I plead the fifth for coach. But Asylum, I know Burgundy has no chill, but does he have patience? I guess. Oh! No words. Just let my actions speak for myself.
And the only reason he does not get both, like Geno, is because we got to keep him for the length of his contract for the next 2 years after this.
Oh,
so he only gets eggs.
Come back next year. There might be candy. Or you know what it was? He probably gave us like apples and bananas. There you go, kids.
Hey, you gotta remember,
next year you stay healthy,
young. Paper if he didn't try to sell us on Geno fucking Smith, or keep fucking making up excuses for him.
He's giving us Centrum, Silver, and Blacks. All right, here we go. Next one. Whose house is this? I guess we're in the coach's corner there. So
Trick or treat.
the coach's
or else.
cul-de-sac. Oh, Chip Kelly right here. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Offensive coordinator Chip Kelly. I already know where this is going. First year as Raiders OC. Total offensive rank 30. Total rushing rank 27. Total passing rank 28. Total scoring rank 31st. And the red zone, we're not even. I mean, when you're 32nd, you're not even ranked. Okay, you're not even ranked. You're just there. You're just occupying the spot. 32nd in the league. All this is supposed to be fixed with the. We all believed in Chip Kelly being that offensive guru, that offensive. You know, he's gonna make this, make that. We're gonna score every game. Could that be Geno Smith? I don't know, but Asylum, I'm gonna let Burgundy speak. Asylum, Chip Kelly, what's going on? What are we doing?
And the reason it's not the eggs is I don't know how much Pete Carroll has his hands in this offense right now. You know what I mean? So, because you got to remember, you have to remember, Pete Carroll was the guy in the Super Bowl who threw the ball on the 1 yard line when you had Marshawn Lynch dominating the game. But you can't say he does not have his hands in there and going. I want to give Chip Kelly a little bit of doubt. And some things in there. So he only gets 2 feet.
Chip Kelly, the guy gets a playbook from the fans. Yeah, it's all going to come from Tecmo Bowl. hand off. He could be Bo Jackson. You got to believe. Gotta believe. Who's next on this list right here? Who is on the cul-de-sac? Coach's cul-de-sac right here at the end of the block. Who do we got?
Trick or treat or else.
Patrick Graham, the strong side of this team was supposed to be the defense. It's not his fault, though. A lot of his guys did not sign back with the Raiders because we had a lot of free agents coming, going into this season, and we didn't sign the Spillanes. We didn't sign the, like you said, the Chasons. We didn't sign the Diablos and the, I'm forgetting the other guy's name. The other safety linebacker. The Morrigs. Okay, we got rid of the Jack Joneses. So, 4th year as Raiders DC, total supposed to be defensive rank 17th, not bad. Total rushing rank 13th, total passing rank 20th, total scoring rank 23rd. Red zone is 19th. Without a turnover, Asylum, what does Burgundy feel? What does Burgundy think?
Okay, I'm going to go, I still think this is another area Pete Carroll has his hands in. You said it, a lot of turnover, a lot of new players that he's trying to figure out and get things going. So I'm going to go this far only because he doesn't deserve, TP. He doesn't deserve going. And considering everything that we're talking about player-wise and all that, the rankings that he has in there, right, are decent rankings considering the only thing that is this close to the same that he's had in the 4 years he's been there is the defensive line, and that's it.
Yep. For the most part, the defensive line.
2 players almost across the board.
The defensive line has been really the only strong unit because they have been the same for the last couple of years. I want Graham to return, so I'm riding with him to the end. And I don't believe it's Patrick Graham's fault. And Jack Hanna said right here, changed from his 4-2-5 to the outdated cover 3. The defense that people say that Pete Carroll is running from 10 years ago at their heyday.
A 7-year-old coach and an outdated defense.
So,
I mean,
it
walks like a duck and quacks like a duck. I guess it's a duck, right?
Wait. Did he pick what he's doing to the house?
Yeah, it was a celebration.
Okay. Sorry, I was looking at the comments. I was trying to read what they were saying. The Minch Candy, okay? We can't use copyright. All right, here we go. I think this is the last house in on the block. in the court. Who is the last house?
Candy bars from, right?
Trick or treat or else.
Hopefully. Tom Brady. The tuck rule. 42. 24 feels like it. 42. Dang. 24 years ago, Asylum. What are we doing? Just off of that alone.
Okay, is this about the tuck rule or is this just about Tom Brady?
It's about the tuck rule and Tom Brady. How dare you, man? I don't care if it's been 24 years, okay? The tuck rule killed what we were building and got John Gruden fired. So
no, got him traded.
Yeah, traded. Al Davis found a way to get something out of him, but he was basically fired. But he was traded for 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and $8 million from the Buccaneers.
He was able to build a soda machine.
I just think until Tom Brady can go and show that he's all Raider, I don't care if you put a hat on. I don't care if you put a shirt on. There's a lot of people out there who put hats and shirts on and try to pretend like they're Raider fans. And everyone in the comments and everyone in the show knows who is who and what is what. So I think, I'm sorry, Tom Brady. He's going to have to get it all. Do it. Hold on. Wait. There you go. Do it, Burgundy. Geo Max, Brady is an imposter. Oh man, that was fun.
Don't forget the biggest trick overall. Brandon Carroll gets a paper bag on fire with dog shit.
You know what's funny is that was going to be one of the other options too, but I'm out of time. Anyways, that was Asylum Burgundy. What does he have to say next?
Oh, yes. Halloween was always fun. I miss hitting houses like, damn, it's the cops. Run, go Raiders.
I think it's Tom Brady who called the fucking cops.
Oh, yeah. There you go. That's your Friday trick or treat. Halloween. I don't want to say, was it a special? I guess you could say it was a special. Halloween special cage match talking about the Raiders versus the Jaguars. Okay. Slipper Brothers and Christopher Raiders. I appreciate you. I didn't forget your intro. But I'll get that going. I want to message you. So I need to message you personally so I can figure that out and then get you something. All right. Asylum. We went down the block. We trick-or-treated. We did it all this episode. Anything you want to say? Anything?
Pete Carroll. Don't Pete Carroll this game.
Geno Smith too.
Well, I mean, again, if Pete Carroll's willing to fucking bench his fucking star quarterback, it might make all the fucking difference in a game. And not with 7 minutes left in a game after your guy done made it impossible for anything, and then go to blame the damn snap on his first snap and say, well, that's what we got here. Remember, you traded for both these fucking quarterbacks while you had 2 youngsters sitting on your team that you can and should be coaching up to possibly lead this team. Because I guarantee the quiet O'Connell will have a lot more to say to his fellow players than Geno Smith does on the sideline while he's pouting and putting his tampon in because he threw another interception.
Geno Smith, is he a tampon guy or a maxi pad?
This motherfucker takes like 2 or 3 tampons at a time.
Just shove it all in there. Here you go. Okay.
Down a fucking hallway.
This YouTube show was rated YTMA for audiences that are not, you know what it is. That's Shaq right there, by the way, and I'm Kobe. Travis Hunter is now on IR. Yep. 19-17, Jack Canna says Raiders. Let's hope. It all depends on how many possessions Geno Smith gives to the Jaguars. I'm not trying to start that type of Raiders show where it's like Geno Smith sacks, Geno Smith. It's just going off of the evidence that's presented in front of us. Geno Smith, if you want to turn it around and want Raider Nation, because you're going to be home, and you know Asylum, if he throws one interception, I don't know. But if he throws two, the whole stadium is going to be like, pick it. And he's going to be like, I did. I threw a pick. No, not you. No, not you. Kenny. They're going to be like, yo, Kenny Pickett, no. Stabler. Day to dead. Bring him back. Because remember,
we're going to clone his ass to bring him back.
Remember, Asylum, the time, okay, for everyone, the time goes back an hour on Sunday. But you know what? I need the Raiders to go back 40 years on Sunday. Okay? 1975, and start from there, okay? Start from there. Because the next year after that, they win a Super Bowl. All right? Kenny Pickett, Kenny Stabler, I don't know. I don't care. Just not Geno Smith. It's not going to happen.
I like Jack Cannon's comment right there. Comment of the day.
Pickett versus Pickett. And you know what? That should be a T-shirt.
It should.
Patent pending. All right, Asylum, that is our show for Friday. Hopefully the Raiders don't die on the celebration of Day of the Dead. Okay, please resurrect the old Raiders. Play with that spirit, okay? We're going to play for Carol. We're going to play for Carol Davis. We're going to play for George Atkinson, and we're going to play for Doug Martin. Okay, we didn't forget about Doug Martin passing away. Rest in peace, Oakland native. You know, he finished his career with the Raiders before the move to Las Vegas. So let's play for them. Light that torch. You know, it's going to be dedicated to those two, to the main two legends, Carol Davis and George Atkinson. Soul Patrol, the last living one. The Asylum. What did you say? The Soul Patrol. What did you say?
When? What? Huh?
About the Soul Patrol. He's the last one. The Soul Patrol now lives up to their name.
The Soul Patrol is literally the Soul Patrol.
So I need the Soul Patrol souls to come down to the field on Allegiant Stadium. Be like Al Davis when he passed away. He was on that field against the Texans, and he got the interception against it was too many. It was Matt Schaub against Matt Schaub. 10 guys on the field, okay? The Raiders are going to win this game with 9 guys on the field, okay?
Don't be making that promise.
There's going to be a one guy, one Jaguar's going to go down the field, and he's going to just out of nowhere get clotheslined. And then Carol Davis is going to be in the end zone to get the interception to close out the game. See, like Michael Huff, baby. He was channeled by Al Davis because that was Al Davis's pick, his first round pick, Michael Huff. So, Raiders, take care of business. We have to win this game, not for the record, not for 2025, but for the history, for Carol Davis and for George Atkinson. Okay. Atkinson, forearms. I'm telling you, somebody, I bet you George Atkinson hit the rookie, Travis Hunter. He probably hit Travis Hunter in practice and took him out because out of nowhere he gets a non-contact injury. I've seen the movie Six Man. I know what's going on. Okay, don't play.
Hey, I've seen the movie Sixth Sense. I see dead people.
They don't know that they're not active on this game. Okay, they're still playing. They're active. Okay, so take care of business. Let's get this going this Sunday. It's gonna be change your clocks back. Okay, you're gonna be there at 10 o'clock and be like, "Where's the game?" And then forget that it's 9 o'clock because you didn't change your clocks back. Okay, so there you go. All right, Asylum, that is our show. That's our show for today, and that's your PSA for this weekend. That's our show for today. Asylum. That's it. Happy Halloween. Go out there and be safe.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, he'll come. You're soft. And then Swan's gonna be like, what's going on? He's gonna wake up in a cold sweat. Oh. He's gonna hold his neck like, wait, did I get clothesline on my sleep? Okay. Thank you, GeoMax. All right. That's our show for today. Raiders get that victory, please. For the two legends that we speak about, Carol Davis, George Atkinson. We end every show like we always do with the word from another legend, a Raider fan legend, Raider Milt, aka Coach Wallace. I know him. My sister knows him. Arcadia wasn't in the comments, but he was in there earlier. Arcadia knows him. My old football coach, diehard Raider fan. He was on the he would be on the opposing side bench so we could talk mess to all those guys on the sidelines and get them out of their head. You know, you want to talk about a 12th man? That dude was a 12th man before there was a 12th man in Seattle, Pete Carroll. All these ties. All right, that's our show. Happy Halloween. Be safe and make sure that you take all the good candies from your kid and say, these are razor blades. I got to take care of them. Snickers, M&Ms, Twix, Kit Kats, Skittles. They all got rid of razor blades, okay?
Snickers.
You are weird. All right, that's our show.
And the best ones are the dots.
I bet you eat candy corn.
Yes, I do. Actually, I love candy corn.
See, that's why you're asylum and you're in that padded room. All right, everybody, because you're crazy. All right, that's our show. Have a good night. Take care, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
I also like black pictures.
Go Raiders.
All you other NFL teams, your tailgates are weak. Your teams are weak. We might be down right now, but it doesn't take away the history. And all you Raiders out there need to know your fucking history of who the fuck you playing for and where the fuck you're playing. Damn it. Oh, and by the way, I won my last cage fight. Again, I'm still undefeated. And you NFL motherfuckers out there that you think you want some, come on and get some anytime.